Hello everyone, and here we are with our prelims MCQ series Topper 10. So the first question coming up is, consider the following statements regarding tar balls. So the question is focuses on tar balls. So we need to know what are tar balls. So there is spread of oil and tar in marine environment, and it slowly and gradually gathers and forms ball, and which rolls towards the coastline, hence adversely affecting the marine life. So the first option becomes, tar balls are formed by weathering of crude oil in marine environments. That is true, and there has been several cases of beach closing due to tar balls. That is also true, as the beaches of South Gujarat and Mangaluru have been closed due to these tar balls. So this was the first question. Second question coming up is, consider the following statement regarding Goga Bhel. First, it is the first oxbow lake and community reserve of Jharkhand. So we need to know that it is not the first oxbow lake. There have been oxbow lakes in Jharkhand. And the second is, so what is oxbow lake? In this diagram we can see there is a natural path of the river. Due to some deposition or sedimentation, the route of the river somehow changes, and due to more deposition it cuts out a part and it forms a oxbow lake. The meandering of the river causes oxbow lake formation, and it only occurs for a smaller amount of time. So now you got to know what are oxbow lakes. And the second option is, community reserve is an uninhabited area which typically acts as a buffer zone, and some of its parts are privately owned also. So this is also true, the community reserves are privately owned. So the correct option becomes option number 2. Question 3 coming up is, consider the following statements regarding CITES. So we need to know what CITES. CITES is Convention for Endangered Species. So first option of it is, giraffes have been provided protection under Appendix 1. So recently giraffe was in news, but it is not a part of Appendix 1. So we need to know that giraffe was not a part of Appendix 1. Also, the second option is, Indian star tortoise, smooth-coated otters, and ocean small-clawed otters come under highest protection category. So this is true. According to this question, Appendix 1 and Appendix 2 of IUCN becomes important, so you need to go through it. In the question above, as I have told you, the second option becomes the correct option. Question 4 is about ESMF. Consider the following regarding environmental and social management framework. So it has a subcomponent of gender action plan. Also, it is a part of World Bank funded project named ENCORE. But the third option is incorrect. Not just only 3 Indian states have been part of a such plan. That is not correct. Also, it has different subcomponents as water harvesting, infrastructure, and ecotourism, on which its lay focus. So the correct option becomes the first one, that is first and second only. So the next question is, Clean Air Better Life. It is an initiative by, so you need to know it is an initiative by Niti Aayog and CII. So it is based on an initiative. It is based on air pollution in NCR region, Delhi and NCR region. It has active participation from government agencies, academia, and industrial agencies. Also, it places focuses on a cleaner environment in Delhi and that of less pollution and better life. Also, it lays focus on prevention of stubble burning in the regions of Punjab and Haryana. So, next question is question number 6. Question number 6 is, consider the following statements regarding National Biogas Manure Management Program (NBMMP). It focuses on setting up of family-type household biogas plants for meeting cooking energy needs of rural areas only. So this is true, as the name only suggests biogas. So this option becomes true. But the second option says it has been launched by Ministry of Water Resources. So this is not true. Biogas is no connection with this. Biogas doesn't have a connection with water resources. So the option first becomes the correct one. Moving on to next question. Emissions gap report is published by. So you need to know that it is published by UNEP. UNEP is United Nations Environment Program. So recently it has published 10th edition of emission gap report, and it lays focuses on the emissions by greenhouse gases and other harmful gases. Question 8 is, consider the following statements regarding Mission Bhagiratha. So the first option says it aims to interlink Bhagiratha river with Krishna river, which is wrong. It aims to interlink Godavari river with Krishna river, and this will ensure continuous supply of clean drinking water in Andhra Pradesh. This is also incorrect, as it lays focuses in the state of Telangana, not in Andhra Pradesh. So keep this in mind and attempt it. The option becomes none of the above. Consider the following statements regarding E-flow norms. E-flow norms are environmental flow norms. So environmental flow refers to the minimum flow of water considered necessary for protecting the structure and functions of an ecosystem and its dependent species. So what does it mean? That there should be a minimum flow of water considering so that the structure and the function of an ecosystem is protected. Also, E-flow norms stipulate the continuous flow of water in a river stream. So in this, a minimum amount of water needs to be present in a river. So we need to assure the flow so that the ecosystem isn't affected. So the correct option becomes option number 3. The last but not the least, 10th question. It is about India Smart Grid Forum. It is a PPP model, that is public-private partnership initiative of Ministry of Power. So this option becomes correct. It acts as a think tank and advises government to build up capacity building in energy sector. So both the options become correct. So this was it for our video. Thank you so much.